What's up, guys? I'm your humble host, Joey Meatball. Welcome to episode 1 of Psy-Op News After Dark, where we'll be discussing a litany of forbidden and taboo topics surrounding today's culture. I think it's only proper to start things off with what I would consider the most taboo topic of our generation. So without further ado, let's dive right in. New York Post is reporting another mysterious NASA death as ninth scientist linked to secret programs dies. Not going to really get into the article, but I do have a couple videos queued for you.
And then there were 10 missing scientists tied to NASA and Los Alamos, found either dead or missing. Nearly all of them worked together in some capacity and died or vanished within the last 2 years. Take a look at this. This was published by the Daily Mail today, and we'll get to all of these and sort of their connections here in a moment. There's Frank Mywald, died in July of 2024, no autopsy. Carl Grillmar shot in February of 2026. Michael Hicks died July of 2023. The cause of his death is still hidden. Monica Reyes literally vanished in front of people. I mean, remarkably on a hike, just vanished almost out of thin air, it seems, in June of 2025. Melissa Casillas vanished in June of 2025. Anthony Chavez vanished in May of 2025. Two-star General William McCaslin, who also had connections to Monica Reyes, suddenly vanished in February of 2026, just left the house. Now, Stephen Garcia, now confirmed missing. So we have this confirmation. Here is Stephen Garcia, 48 years old, vanished without a trace in August of 2025. So as these pieces are now coming together, we're figuring this out. Here he is, last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico, carrying only a handgun, left his keys, left his phone, and is just walking with a handgun. FBI officials come forward, former FBI officials admitting.
So that video was brought to you by YouTube. The channel name is Redacted on YouTube. I do have another clip lined up for you. This coming from Trapmore Ross on YouTube. Now, he came to stardom by documenting the trap wars in Chicago and all that. I don't know how he's spilled into this topic, but let's give a listen to, you can find Trapmore Ross on YouTube.
It's happened again. It's 0 days since a UFO expert or scientist has gone missing or died suspiciously. We've got another one, people. They're saying that this is actually the 10th scientist with connections to unidentified flying objects, unidentified aerial phenomenon, UFOs, UAPs, all of that kind of stuff. Them aliens. They're saying that this is another person that has gone missing. So this is him. It's Stephen Abel Garcia. Okay, it says he was last seen on August the 28th, 2025 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A lot of these guys going missing from New Mexico. There's a lot of space-based installations down there. So he's gone missing. They don't know where he is. There's a hotline number there. If anyone's seen him, you can look into that. But basically, okay, this is the 10th one. So I'm going to give you some more information about Stephen's disappearance. But first, let's just recap the other 9 people at this point who have now either died or gone missing after having close clearances when it comes to aliens and unidentified aerial phenomena.
His death barely made headlines. But now, nearly 3 years later, there is renewed interest in what happened to Michael David Hicks. Why? Hicks, a NASA scientist who spent decades studying asteroids and deep space, died in 2023 at the age of 59. No public cause of death has ever been released. Now, Hicks worked on major missions, including NASA's DART project, which tested whether humans could deflect asteroids, earlier deep space missions studying comets. His death is now being discussed alongside other cases involving researchers connected to NASA, missile systems, nuclear technology, who have either died or disappeared. Among them, a NASA-related researcher honored for breakthrough work, who also died with little public attention. A NASA director who disappeared and has not been found. A fusion scientist working on next-generation energy killed in what investigators have described as a targeted attack. A retired Air Force general, deep knowledge of advanced technology, who reportedly walked away from his home and vanished. The McCaslin case, we've talked about that. How about an astrophysicist shot and killed outside his home? A family member of that astrophysicist spoke with one of our producers earlier today. They told us exclusively they believe his death was an isolated incident and is not connected to the other cases. Now, importantly, and to be clear, there is no confirmed evidence publicly linking any of the deaths or disappearances, and officials have not said that they're connected, but Former intelligence and law enforcement officials note that scientists working in sensitive fields have long been targets for foreign intelligence operation. Members of Congress are calling for closer scrutiny, saying the number and nature of these cases warrant attention. It's all strange. Yeah, that's clear. But are these separate and unrelated tragedies, or could there be overlapping risks that are not yet fully understood?
So that is all I have for you on that topic. I just want to make sure that, that's getting into your zeitgeist, that is ongoing. Don't forget to comment and like the video. Check back for future episodes. We'll catch you on the next one.